Hi, good afternoon. My name is Amy Swartz and I am the Preservation and Programs Director at Historic St. John's Church. Today I'm happy to bring you a little bit of information about our Adopt a Grave program. This program was started in 2017 in October, and the idea behind it was a way to get our community and visitors interested and engaged with some of the small preservation projects that we have here going on an ongoing basis at the graveyard. We have so many stones that need some level of repair, restoration, and cleaning, and so we thought this was a great opportunity for someone who thought that they wanted to become involved in a small way to adopt a stone that needed attention. We've had 15 stones adopted and repaired, and we are adding to that inventory all the time. This time during the pandemic would have been a time where we would have brought our conservationist onto the site to do additional repairs, but unfortunately, because we're closed, we can't have any work taking place on the site. The adopt-a-stones are chosen in a variety of different ways based on criteria, including the amount of damage that is done to the stone and what type of repair is needed, the location of the stone, and also the estimated cost. The reason why these are important is because, number one, we ask that all of our visitors to keep to the brick pathways, and so we try and choose stones that are near those pathways and that are visible to our guests. In addition to that, we want to choose stones that are a reasonable amount of money for repair, something that we feel would be a fair ask for a donation, somewhere between, say, $450 and maybe $900 to $1,000, which is very generous. And so those are the main reasons that we choose these stones. In addition to that, it's also important for us to prioritize those that are in most critical need. And there are some, unfortunately, that are beyond the point of repair, but most are definitely make a significant impact when they are repaired. This marker was one of the first repairs that we made under the Adopt a Grave program. This is a great location, for one, because it's so close to our visitor center, which you can see right behind us here, and also because there was a significant crack that you can see right down the center, and I'll point that out. This was an important one to preserve and restore because of the potential water damage that could have been taking place inside, and in fact was, when we were able to take the pieces apart and prepare for the restoration. This is Mary Kringen, and one of our earlier burials here that was a little bit off of the original site of the church, but also certainly significant in the size of this tombstone. And so we found like it was an important one to preserve and restore, and so we're pleased that this was one of our first Adopt a Grave stones. Here is another one of our earlier repairs. This one, as you can see, needed repairs right through the center of the stone as well. And so what would have happened here is the pieces would have been taken apart. Some dowels would have been installed into the center, and then that consolidant would have been placed there to ensure that the pieces would stay together. All the materials that are used in these restorations are appropriate to the type and age of the stone, and they allow the stone to breathe as it does continually, and that's why it's so important for these proper materials to be used. Here's an example of a stone that is in need of adoption. As you can see, we've lost quite a bit of the face of this stone due to weather and probably acid rain. So what we would do in the situation is just stabilize the stone so that we don't lose any more of that face. And so we would use a consolidant there to again, sort of rebuild the interior of some of that stone in order to keep the face of what we have left of the epitaph. You can see, though, that this person probably died in 1799. It's really interesting to see that what we do have left of this stone is really easy to read. So it's interesting and fun. I plan to interview our Adopt a Grave program conservator, Devlin McDonald, in the future, and you can learn even more about his process, the materials he uses, and the research that goes into the restoration of these fragile stones. If you'd like any additional information about our Adopt a Grave program, please visit our website at www.historicstjohnschurch.org. In addition to all of our preservation opportunities and projects, you'll find things about our events, some online opportunities that we have right now, so please join us on our website and all of our social platforms to find out more. Thanks so much and have a great afternoon.